It is a big game tonight, sir. Based off of what you just mentioned, the Odell Lil Wayne convo on ESPN, that in the same way, about ESPN now's twice gone around the teams to set up interviews
right to the
with
source.
the stars. Odell sits down with Lil Wayne and puts everything on, doesn't put him on blast, but just goes ahead and just throw. There was a very large number 13 bus that ran over a number 10 and ran over the coach and ran over an organization that just made him the highest paid receiver in the game. And now here comes the Giants on a short week after that loss that just ripped their hearts out and showed it to them pumping a 63-yard field goal after they come back from 13 points down to take a lead. My gosh. Here come the Eagles, who come off of 2 straight losses of their own at the Tennessee Titans, home against the Minnesota Vikings. Both teams needing it. Giants win. Both teams are 2-4. Eagles win. Giants are 1-5. And Philly at 3-3 is perfectly positioned to win this division. Because I said yesterday, I believe it, it's going to be 9 wins. 9 wins is going to take the NFC East right now.
Looking that way.
Yes, it does. And if there's any team that has the ability to rip off several in a row, it's a team with a young, dynamic quarterback that's still convalescing from a knee injury, that has an offensive line that can protect him. Their running core definitely is depleted right now. That's why you're hearing Le'Veon Bell and or LaShawn McCoy coming up in the next couple weeks with the trade deadline a couple weeks away. That is a real possibility. You're hearing that. You've got Alshon Jeffrey, as good as anybody outside the numbers. I'd proffer to say that Cowboys would consider him a number 1 wide receiver, right?
I think so.
Defensively, they can hunt. They can get after people. They've got leaders all over the lot. They've got a coach, and they've got a Super Bowl ring.
Well, what's the problem then?
It is a situation where they haven't had any continuity, where it's now start number 3 in a row for Wentz. It's start number 2 in a row for Alshon Jeffrey. They don't have the running back consistency that they had last year, any success at that front. And these things happen when you're a Super Bowl champ.
Yeah.
I think that that's essentially that they're just not clicking. Is tonight that night? I'm going to do this. I'm going to regret it.
Short week on the road.
I'm going to regret it, but do it.
It's time for Rich Eisen's Unlockiest Lock of the Week.
This is exactly the type of game that the New York Giants come out and just throttle somebody. I've seen it before. I've seen it happen. You don't expect it. You think that there's all sorts of problems going on. But short week on the road can create sort of nutty things for even a defending Super Bowl champion. Lane Johnson may not go tonight because of that short week. He might not be able to go. If he does not go, then I truly believe my unlockiest lock of the week is Saquon Barkley showing up and showing out for the New York Giants. Eli and Odell Beckham and Saquon and Evan Ingram's expected back tonight. They got rid of Eric Flowers. They're just doing everything they possibly can do to shore up this offensive line and tell everybody in that locker room that you are accountable. And if Pat Shurmur said the locker room handled Odell Beckham and finito, then we shall see if finito means a W. And if at any point in yesterday's Twitter moment for me was seeing somebody from the Giants media at the open portion of practice tweeting out a video of the team blasting Uproar by Lil Wayne for everybody to listen to. If that's their way of just talking about the elephant in the room and joking about it and turning the page, if that even means anything, my unlockiest lock of the week is the New York Giants beating the defending champion Philadelphia Eagles tonight on Thursday Night Football.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.